The views and opinions expressed on the following program are those of the host and guests and do not necessarily reflect the policy or position of ONTV's management, staff, or board of directors. The views and opinions expressed on
Hey, hey, hey,
Hey,
hey,
hey,
hey,
hey,
hey.
hey.
Tonight on Pillow Talk. No. How you doing tonight, everyone? Hello, hello.
And welcome to another episode of
Talk,
Nude.
where we talk candidly and raw and unfiltered about everything that's going on in this crazy roller coaster world that we call life,
Yes, yes, yes.
with your hosts
Miss Kathy A.
and Jason A. Hey, we can say that 20 times.
I know, right?
Jason A and Kathy A. We got a very special guest that we're gonna be bringing in studio in a little bit, but
Exciting. I'm excited.
I'm-
I'm excited.
I'm-
I'm excited.
you're stoked.
I am. I'm so nosy of a person. I'm curious. I'm just curious about everybody.
Well, yes, we have Tone
Tone.
Gotti.
Yes, we do.
Yes. So we're going, do our thing a little. We're still kind of new with this, having some fun with it, and that's what it's all about. So we're going to do a little segment we call Shoot the Shit, where we just kind of talk about what the fuck's going on in this crazy world.
Oh my God. If you live in Michigan right now, this fucking weather is fucking bipolar.
Right? Like we said that literally last week, but then it's like a continue, like a part two of it. Like, it's like, what the fuck?
And now everybody's getting sick and shit, and the energy of people's moods and attitudes is going up
Man.
and down just like the weather, because including myself.
What I didn't understand is how it was 80 fucking degrees one weekend.
And everybody was so happy and go
Yeah.
lucky. And now it's been cloudy. Everybody's been feeling kind of fucked up.
Then today it was like a sprinkle of snow showers.
in like the end of April.
I don't
and it's
get it.
cloudy, overcast. Everybody's moody. But when that 70s and 80s hit, I was feeling it. I was like, yes.
Well, this weekend there was also something I got to go to, which was really fun.
What? Oh, yeah. You went to the Three Stooges.
Yes, I went to Three Stooges.
How was that?
You-
Three Stooges, was that marathon?
Yeah, Three Stooges marathon. They played.
What episodes?
So they did one called something about Abdullah in the palace or Abu in the palace. Basically, they were like some restaurant workers, and Larry was acting like he was cutting up the food, but it looked like he was cutting the dog and the cat up because they were in the back there messing with him mischievous. And so they didn't see the dog and the cat while they were eating on the dining room or about to eat. All they're hearing is this dog and cat
Oh my God.
like meowing, and it was crazy. Like the dog come running out. He come running out with a little axe or little.
I guess I never understood Three Stooges because I felt like it was too slapstick. Like it wasn't like realistic.
Yeah.
It wasn't like scripted comedy. It was just like they were like hurting each other. Like I would not want to be them in real life. Like that shit, like it hurts.
Well, I
All
bet
their
you they definitely,
slapstick like
yeah.
comedy.
I bet you they did get hurt because this guy, I think this was like in the 50s, like mid 50s.
Yeah, where like they don't have like stunt doubles like they do
No.
now. That shit look fucking real.
And they did it for a long time. Like they did that shit till all of them almost like pretty much was near.
Really?
Yeah, like
So what episodes were they from the other night? What
my favorite
episodes?
one that stuck out to me was there was a Halloween episode where they were in a cemetery and they were trying to dump this body and they thought it was a real body and it was actually a mannequin. And so they're like,
Are you serious?
they're in the cemetery trying to dump this body in there, and fucking these guys are having a party, and the guy that works at the cemetery is like, "Hey, I think something's going on in the cemetery. I think you need to check it out."
Oh my
And so
God.
they're all in their costumes and shit and getting drunk, and they go in there and of course Larry, Moe, and Curly, like they're already like funny by themselves, and fucking Curly is walking with the bag with the mannequin, but his hand keeps popping out and hitting him.
Wow.
Fucking Curly's looking back. Yeah, it was funny though. Did you do anything interesting over the weekend, baby?
What did I do interesting over the weekend? I didn't do anything but work.
Yeah.
Work. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah. What is today? Monday?
It is Monday.
Yeah, work. Today was a great day though. I got to get some spring cleaning done, so that was fun.
That's nice.
I felt like I had a very productive day. I got up, started the first half of the kitchen, then went to the gym, came home, finished some more of the kitchen, and then I'm like, I can't wait till tomorrow. Yes, I can't wait to like clean. Yes, spring clean.
I know. You know what's funny?
I want to
you say
bomb the
that.
house too. I want to like use some like frankincense and myrrh and and just cleanse the energy of the house along with my spring cleaning. I'm just excited about it.
It's funny you
simple
say
things
that
in life.
because you know how you always say I'm like a pack rat, and I think I'm an organized clutterer.
It's the
like,
truth. You are.
But my man cave definitely has to get clean too because it is looking a hot mess. Like every time I try to organize it, it's like I come home and then I'll leave and I come back and I'll just throw something.
I'm just happy in your man cave that you have the couch open because I didn't like that because I like hanging out in your man cave. I hang out in my husband's man cave because it is nice. I like it.
It's very
honestly.
peaceful.
It is.
It's cool.
And I like looking at all his toys and shit. I really do.
You know, I appreciate that, baby. I like to have the energy in the room, so when you go in there, like it's real calm and chill, and it's a reflection of both of us with the characters, like in the
You
pictures
know,
too. Because if you notice, I got a lot of us in there,
Yes, you do have a lot of us. Like
literally
a
scattered.
lot of pictures of us.
Yeah.
But I like looking at your toys in your man cave. I do. Like they're interesting.
What kind of toys you talking?
Like you have the little talking gerbil thing.
Oh,
you have
yeah.
the Blues Brothers. You have Sideshow Bob figurature, or figurature, whatever they're called. Toys.
Yeah. So we watched Frasier the other night. You really love that show.
I absolutely love Frasier. I do. I absolutely love the show Frasier. I love watching Frasier while I'm eating. I have no idea what that is all about.
Yeah.
I think it's because I don't know. It's like good dinner TV. Remember back in the day, like with your grandparents, where they had like the trays and they had like that TV show that they watched while eating dinner. I feel like Frasier is that show for me. It's good dinner TV.
I like that it's, because I grew up watching Cheers, and I know you remember a little bit of Cheers too. Not you probably weren't as heavy in
I
Cheers
didn't like.
as
You know what? I only like Cheers with Kirstie Alley.
Yeah. Well,
Kirstie
Diane was
Alley-
kind of a bitch. Like she
Yes,
was.
she was, and you could tell that bitch was like that in fucking real life too. Like you can tell her and Ted Danson did not fucking like each other.
Yeah.
It came across the camera. They couldn't even act that shit away.
Yeah.
They could not fucking act that shit away.
And they even tried to do it so many times with the chemistry with Sam and Diane, but
It
honestly,
just to me, I don't
it was forced.
For me, why was it even in the storyline in the fucking first place? They spent so much time on that storyline. Why the fuck was it in that storyline? Because I feel like the show could have did without it. I think that Diane could have just been a little snooty little waitress. I could have seen like maybe them like dating for like a little bit and then it just fading off like how Kirstie Alley and Ted Danson did. It was like it wasn't as big as played between Kirstie Alley and Ted Danson as it was between Diane and Ted Danson. It was like they spent all that seasons just trying to put that together and it just ick.
Well, I'm guessing they wanted a lot of drama on the show, and it was
But it
drawing
wasn't
ratings.
funny to me. To me, I wouldn't have watched it for that.
Yeah.
I loved it when Kirstie Alley. So if they could just cut that fucking bullshit and get back to Kirstie Alley,
Fuck Shelley
because
Long. No.
yes, they could. Like to me, I don't want to watch any of those seasons.
No,
it's
no,
just
no
stupid.
disrespect to Shelley Long. You're really good in Brady
But
Bunch movie.
I just didn't like it. But Kirstie, if they would have started the show with Kirstie Alley, they would have had me from a watcher from the start.
Yeah.
Because they actually, during that time of the seasons, they actually brought in all the rest of the characters. All the other characters had storylines. It was like, but I get it. They're trying to fill the show out and trying to make it about a romance between Diane and Ted Danson. But those two, you can tell, didn't like each other in real life. She wasn't a great actress. She was just full of herself. That's why she didn't get anything else besides that movie. What was that movie where the house started falling apart?
Oh, not House Sitter. Oh, with Tom Hanks.
Yeah,
the Money Pit.
Yeah, the Money Pit.
No, you know what? That's funny you mentioned that because the money. You know me. I love my comedies, and honestly, that's one of the most slept on movies out
It's
there.
funny as
It's
shit.
funny
That's the
as
only
fuck.
fucking movie she fucking can act in.
Well, that's because you had Tom Hanks in there with her too, and they both were bouncing off each other. They probably had a better chemistry.
They did. You can tell.
Than Ted Danson. Ted Danson seemed
Danson-
like he wanted to be the star of the show, and Shelley was like, "No, I want to be the
star of the show. Yep.
And that was causing the egos right there.
Yep. But nothing's like, see, for me, give me Frasier. Frasier. If I had to choose between the two shows that, what's his name? Who wrote the shows? He wrote Friends too. He wrote Cheers,
You
Friends.
should know that because you.
Oh my God, James something.
James Brooks.
James Brooks. Yes.
James Brooks. He actually also
But if
watched
I
The
had to-
Simpsons too.
Oh, really? So
Yep.
okay, between all four of them shows,
Yep.
what would I choose as my favorite?
Drum roll.
Oh, I'm going to see. You know what? I'm going to have to say. I'm going to, and don't cancel me, y'all, for this. I'm going to. because both these are my favorite shows, but I have to make a decision. I would choose Frasier. I would choose Frasier over Friends. It came down to the two for me, Friends or Frasier, and for me, it would be Frasier. And I absolutely love Friends, but Frasier is a little bit more realistic for me.
Yeah. Well,
And Friends is kind of like, I wouldn't want to watch that while I'm eating dinner. It's not like good dinner television.
Well,
to
it
me.
wasn't like we talked a little bit earlier off camera. It wasn't as realistic as
Yeah,
Frasier was.
like,
Frasier was like a
Who
fucking
is 20-something living in an apartment in Manhattan and it's huge and
Exactly.
everybody's making this amount of money and getting along together and they're not fucking each other till like the fucking fourth? No, it's the second season
Yeah.
that Ross and Rachel finally get together.
Yep.
But it's at the end of the second season.
It wasn't.
And then
as
they broke up in the
realistic.
third season so fast.
Yep.
And then the next time somebody was fucking one another was not until like the sixth season when Chandler and Monica got together.
And it wasn't
like-
as realistic because if you look at like
The
shows
average
like Married with
20
Children,
something.
for example.
Oh God, that's a great show.
Married with Children was a great show. It was groundbreaking.
realistic.
And it was I actually listened to the podcast today. Hey Dude, the 90s called with Christine Taylor and also David. I can't think of the guy's last name, but they were on a show called Hey Dude together, and they had David Faustino who played Bud Bundy. And I love the fact that they really showed you what a real family was about back then. Like this guy was a shoe salesman. His wife, she tried to keep things together, but she was just a housewife. She didn't want to work. She didn't want to do shit. And
But you ever noticed, remember, I guess it's totally like squirrel moment, but it goes back to the shoe salesman thing.
Mhm.
Remember the days when you could make a living selling shoes?
yeah,
I have a friend named Dominique. He's actually a DJ now, but he made most of his living at Somerset Mall.
okay.
All the years I knew him, and he made his money selling shoes at Somerset Mall. He has a big house in Pontiac, everything, and now he sells suits somewhere. But he's always been a salesman. But I remember the days when you could actually just go into a store and sell shoes and make a fucking living. Even remember, you could sell small appliances, all types of shit, and make
Right?
a living. And
You
those
remember
jobs
like
do
ABC
not,
Warehouse,
yeah.
like ABC
Those
Warehouse.
jobs don't fucking exist anymore. But another realistic stuff. Back to the subject we were saying, y'all.
Mhm.
My bad, squirrel. Okay. Oh shit, the Connors or / Roseanne. Roseanne was
Roseanne.
also a realistic show.
Yeah, it was very up there with Married with Children because they were like blue collar families trying to raise their kids and they weren't rich at
No,
all.
they weren't.
I mean,
But you almost forgot one of your other favorite shows. One of my least
what?
favorite shows.
What
Though
would that be?
that's realistic, but I don't like it.
What?
Your other show, Jason, that you like?
I like a lot
Good
of
times.
shows.
Good.
But I loved Good Times because I grew up in the neighborhood, so it was like we had Good Times, What's Happening, and Happy Days, of course. But then we also had
I forgot
Sanford
about
and Son.
What's Happening. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a good show too. That was realistic too.
I loved What's Happening because they were down for each other. All the friends were down, like they really.
And it was single mom raising kids, working. That's
Yeah,
true.
that's
But like I
real.
said, Good Times for me isn't. I think it's because the storyline was they never got out the hood. And then, as life progressed after James had died, it was
Yep.
like everybody had some type of tragedy
Yeah,
happening
he
to
didn't,
them.
yeah, it's like he didn't want to do the show anymore because obviously the
Because-
depiction and the
yeah,
stereotype,
correct,
right?
correct.
So he didn't want to do the show anymore. So instead of them giving him a proper send off, they
They just,
literally wrote him off like, "Oh, he
right.
died in a car accident." Like, what the fuck?
And then she's like, damn.
I was like that. I was like, what? How the fuck did they
Yeah,
write the father
literally.
off? Like, that
But
was
that's back in the
horrible.
day, though. That was just quick writing. But nowadays, they're going to give a whole shenanigans, a whole backstory, a whole thing to it. But
And
that
a
was just
proper
quick
send-off.
writing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true.
They did not. So I feel like if they did a Good Times or Ever reboot, I would want to see a proper send off of James.
Yeah,
You know.
he's still acting too.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
He was just actually I follow him actually
what's his
on Instagram. I think I follow one of his kids on Instagram. They had taken a picture with him recently.
Okay.
Yep.
Were you getting ready for
Our special guest
you
tonight.
you think you're ready for our guest?
Yes, I am.
Are you ready for our guest?
Is our special guest ready?
I think our guest might be ready. I don't know yet. Hold on a second. Let me see.
Is he
First
ready?
off, we got to introduce him. Now, this guy right here, he's been working on music. I have the pleasure of working with him as well in the music. And also, he's working on videos. He's got quite a few videos actually on his YouTube, which we're going to talk about that as well. So you guys can get tuned in and check out some of his work. But also, he's on a tour of Michigan. Like, who does that? He does. And it's fucking phenomenal because he's all over Michigan. Like, he's downriver, he's out this way, he's out that way. I mean, he's gonna be at a drive-in near you soon. I mean, drive-in, but
Drive-in.
like, there's no
Like,
drive-in.
like his generation does not know what a drive-in is. Are you Generation Z on this on like the cusp of millennial? I think so. Yeah, because 30-year-olds are millennials, so Generation Z. Yeah.
Well, we're gonna give it up to our guest tonight, Tone Gotti, everyone. Tone Gotti.
Yo, what's going on? Appreciate y'all for having me. It's an honor.
Welcome.
Welcome to Talk Nude, man. So, man, you a busy bee, man.
Hell yeah, bro.
That's good. So, tell us a little bit. I'm interested. How did the whole Tone Gotti persona, how did that all come about? Tell us a little story about Tone Gotti.
All right, well,
Young Tone, if you will.
well, back in high school, I used to go by Young Tone because, I was young, and I spelled it different. I didn't spell it Y-O-U-N-G. I spelled it Y-U-N-G.
Like young.
Yeah, Young Tone.
Okay.
So, that was like my little young phase. And then as I got older, I just went by Tone Gotti. One day I woke up, I was like, I'm going to just go by Tone Gotti. And it just sounded
Really?
more mature, and I stuck with it. And I talked to my peoples about it, and they said, yeah, you should go with that more. And then I was like, cool. So I stuck with it. And then, yeah, I'm here, Tone Gotti.
That's nice,
Right,
man.
I like that.
I love it. So, did you how was the local scene? Because I know you say you're from Chicago, right?
Yes.
From Chi-Town. Shout out to Chi-Town.
Yeah.
A lot of great hip hop artists out there. You got Common. You got E.C. Illa. Shout out to E.C. Illa.
Kanye West.
Kanye West. What was it like coming up in the hip hop scene? In the circuit.
My era, it was more like drill era. Like, they got different types of music going on. They got drilling, and they got some type of pop going on, but it's more like drill era music. Everybody's trying to find their own wave and their own path out there. Then I don't really know too much because I've been out here in Pontiac more than I've been in Chicago. So
Okay. So for a lot of people, such as myself, like, I've heard of drill, but what is drill? What is that type of style? What would you?
it's
can
raw.
call it?
Like they really get raw with it. They talk about killing you. They own peoples. Like robbing you. Whatever they can talk
Wow.
about to like destroy your image.
So
Wow, so that's actually a thing.
Yeah.
So it's like just
Wow.
like rap
It's
violence
violent,
for the
yeah.
sake of violence.
No
Violent.
shit,
Yeah.
that's a thing.
Yeah.
Well, what's crazy is Ghetto Boys, one of my favorite, as you know, one of my favorite groups, Ghetto Boys, for example, right? They actually were put together as a group because they were trying. Jay Prince wanted to get all them together and just do the most crazy shit they could think of.
Yeah.
So I could totally see drill being that, but like, your music is so departed from drill, and I love it because what really stands out to me and resonated as soon as I heard it is you have a message. You know what I mean? A lot
It's
of
positive,
Yeah, it's
and you can still
positive.
groove to it.
Yeah.
That's what I thought the first time I saw you on stage, and also when Jason played me the song "You and Him Dead," I was like, "Oh, okay, you can still be positive, but I'm still,
Yeah.
dancing to it.
Get you in that
Enjoy.
mode.
Yes,
Well, really,
correct, and with the energy too. With
I
the
love
energy.
the balance. Balance was like, tell us how that
Oh, yeah.
writing process came out. Like, what was going on because I mean, that's a masterpiece already. Like, it's such a great song. And then with everything going on in the world right now, like, I think more people need to hear that, like, worldwide, like, not just fucking here, but
Because
like,
it's true. Oh
it's
my God, I
real.
just thought about that. That was in one of my cards this week. I
Oh,
pulled cards, and it was talking about balance. One of the cards was literally balance.
Oh, that's dope.
And that's funny how, like, Jason just mentioned that.
That's lit.
Because you have to stay balanced.
Gotta stay balanced.
And, like, I like how you, like, gotta stay balanced.
Keep your
But-
head up. If your pocket's low, get your
Bread
bread
up. I love that. I love that. Remember, I heard that. I'm like, oh, that is a dope song.
Yeah, so that song came about. I was actually going through a little rough time in my life.
Really?
Yeah, I was just kind of battling demons, and I just told myself one day, you gotta balance your life, with
Yeah,
with
I
having
love that.
kids, with having a girl, relationships, money wise, everything. It was just piling on me. So I just woke up one day. I even had a few conversations with Jason. At work, he kind of got me through some stuff too. He saw me one day. I broke down at work due to some personal issues, but I ended up telling him. So I ended up putting that emotion into a song and called it balance.
Nice,
And
but it's a great message. So that's for anybody though. It doesn't matter because it's just, especially right now in the world, we need balance. I mean, seriously, because it seems like with everything going on in the media, they try to take you either up or down. So it's like you got to balance that shit out for
Yeah.
real, for real.
for sure.
And the thing that I totally agree. I didn't even know that. Like, I did not know that. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like speechless. Honestly, I feel honored, that I helped contribute to that because right now this world needs that. It needs balance. It needs a voice too. It really
Yeah.
needs a voice. You know what I mean? Like if you listen to a lot of the artists today, and it's not knocking them. When I grew up, it was more like there was more storytelling, more like substance music. Like you had a beginning, a middle, end, but it was like a story.
Yeah.
Like when you listen to like for example, like a Tupac, song, you had a story. A lot of artists today, it's like they kind of got away from the story. I guess they're telling a story in their own way, but like, what keeps you grounded as an artist? Like, what did you listen to? Obviously, you listen to a plethora of music. Like, what were some of your influences, music wise?
I listen to a lot of genres of music, not just rap, hip hop. I listen to like pop culture, R&B, a little rock here and there. More like dubstep music. I like to listen to
Really?
like they beats and stuff.
Nice.
My friends used to take me to Electricity downtown Pontiac.
I remember Electricity.
Oh,
boy.
God.
Yeah,
We
I heard it was like Clutch Cargoes or something back
Yeah, it was.
your
Yeah.
day, but
Yep.
the dubstep music. But yeah, I used to growing up. I listened to like 50 Cent, Lil Wayne.
Okay.
That was like
Our
my
old
era.
people music now compared to your generation.
It's like an elevator music
Like-
now. It's sad. Like if you go into the elevator or you go into like a Meyer or something, they're playing like a Juvenile song and
Right.
back that ass up. And you're
Yeah,
like,
like-
what the fuck? Like,
It's crazy because music do run in my family though. I have a cousin named Gary. Excuse me, Gary. He go by Lil G. He's a part of this group called Silk.
okay.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that's
Yeah, I remember you were telling me that.
Yeah, that's my cousin and everything. He's
And
a-
also, you got family that plays like professional musician as well.
Yeah.
Your Uncle Jimmy is like a drummer.
Uncle
Who?
Jimmy.
You know what? Okay, y'all. Quick, not interlude, but squirrel moment. I do have to ask Tone about this. How did that come about? Where your uncle was throwing shows for your generation in his garage?
Oh, that's a good
I
question.
love the fact that he gives you guys a stage and a presence and a practice
Yes.
and a community. I absolutely love that.
Shout out Jimmy Mack. It started off in his crib, like 2017. My friend Wavy Ace, who I also rap with, he called me one day. Was like, "Yeah, come over to Jimmy house. He playing beats and drums and stuff." And I was like, "All right, for sure." Came over to his crib. It was like in a small room in his crib, and then he moved it outside where it's more space. And he have a whole little mini stage out there. And then I just told him, me and Ace told him one day, like, we should throw shows here. Like you could also make money off this too, like donations and stuff. And it was pretty dope. We actually Royal Mint, we threw a show there, and it turned out pretty dope. Like our first show, and you guys came to one of them and seen it was pretty dope.
Yeah, the
We
one
came to
that-
two. The
yeah,
last
we
one,
did.
I was cold and I had to be at work. I was like, shit.
Yeah.
But the first one was dope, like I said, because it was warmer outside, but it was just cold. I'm like, shit.
Yeah,
I'm
for
cold.
sure.
You had that whole 2 block square.
Yeah,
like, it
for
was
real.
sold up because we had to park.
We had to
like,
park
in the-
way down the street, like,
Yeah.
holy shit.
It
Yeah, we
get
had-
like that
Yeah, we had to park like way in the back.
And I do have one more question, though.
for sure.
You say you write music a lot. How often do you think you write? Is your writing style more journaling, like you come home and have a thought in your head? How is your writing process?
Yeah, it's I come home and it just goes off my mood, like during the day, and especially around one of these times, I had a death in my family. So
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
yeah, man. I'm just taking that time and writing a song about her. So every time, like, it's weird with me though. Like, okay, this is Talk News. So when I take showers, I come up with my hits in the shower.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't
I
nothing
feel like
wrong
my
with it.
best thoughts from the morning time and when I'm cutting hair. I do some of my best fucking thinking when I'm cutting somebody's hair.
Yeah, for sure.
So everybody does have their process. Mine's first thing in the morning when I wake up, and then when I'm cutting somebody's hair, I have like the best genius thoughts. So yours in the shower, you're
Mine's
getting
in the
clean,
shower. Yeah, I'm
and by
in
getting
there
clarity.
freestyling, and then I say something. I'm like, yeah, I gotta keep that. I gotta remember that line
I like that. I like that.
with the
I like
Irish
that.
Spring smell.
So how did the whole Royal Minton camp? How did that all come about? Like obviously you linked up with White Rhino.
Yeah.
Shout out to White Rhino.
Shout
How
out.
did that all come about? Like you said, Wavy and and y'all just
Yeah,
like,
so back in 2016, 2015 actually, I was working at Popeyes on Telegraph, and our Rhino's friend, his name Lil Dre, shout out Lil Dre, he told me about it. I was like, man, I'm trying to do some shows, bro. And he was like, man, I got a homie named Rhino. He got a group called Royal Men. They be doing shows all over, and he got a studio at his house. And I'm like, for sure, link me with him. So 2016, I actually linked with him in Brighton, Michigan,
okay,
at a skate. He used to work at a skate place called Concrete Roots, and I saw him there along with my DJ. Shout out DJ Wiz, and we all linked up since 2016. It's been history since there. They was like, "You want to be part of Royal Men, bro?" It's, wasn't no paper, no contract. It was just like a handshake thing, brother thing.
nice.
So,
Nice.
yeah.
So now, so it's 2016. It's like 2023. You've been doing it. For a
Okay.
minute.
I do have one. I know. Like, now my mind's like
Ask
going
them all.
off. Okay. 'Cause I know Jason's got a whole bunch, but mine would be, how long have you been doing music?
Since I was 2008, I was 12.
Really?
So yeah, since 2007, 2008.
What made you decide to want to do music?
Well, really, my cousin Fella, he go by Fella Veli AP. Me and him used to be in a room and freestyling off beats. At that time, it was like we had karaoke machines and CDs and stuff like that. We would download instrumentals on the CD and I freestyle off of them. And then
Oh.
I did my first show, which I mentioned it in my Growth song, which y'all will hear later. I did my first show in 2008 in middle school, and that's kind of like where I got my little stage presence from.
Dope. Okay.
Speaking of stage presence, what's it like being a performer, like on stage, like that adrenaline? Like, what's the feeling?
I just feel like with me, I just gotta lock in. I feel like I gotta lock in when I'm on the stage. I want to make people happy. I want to lift people's spirits up, and I don't try to look to see who's really messing with it. I just go up there and do my thing, play my song and rock out. I just see, I see blackness, but I hear y'all, but I don't see nothing in the crowd. So that's why I just turn up.
Like tunnel vision.
Yeah, like tunnel vision.
Oh,
Yep.
in other words, stay in focus. Stay in focus.
Yeah, focus. Shout out to my Focus EP, which is on all platforms.
And that actually brings me right into the next question. Is like, tell us about the project Focus that you're working on. I know you got some features on there as well.
Actually, it's Thankful.
Thankful. Oh, it's Thankful.
Thankful project.
Focus was the other one. Yes.
Yeah,
Thankful.
yeah.
I'm
Thankful.
fired. I like the tire screech. Where's the
No, you
tire
good.
screech here? Hold on. That was just on the fly too. I said it on the fly.
No, shout out my Focus EP, which I let you hear some of the songs before they came out.
Yes.
I got studio vibes on there, Taking Off, Trenches with me and Wavy Ace, a real one. It's like a 4-song EP.
I could totally see taking off, actually literally taking off, like, because everyone is in, the TikTok world now. And, I'm sure you're going to definitely get in there as well.
Yeah.
But I could totally see people making a dance craze out of taking off. That could really go like quick.
That's true.
You know what I'm
Hope
saying?
so.
People are taking a lot of songs now and just making
Doing
their own little
dances
routines
to
and
'em.
dances to it. You know what I'm saying? So what are some of your standout songs that you really,
One of them
Enjoy.
is
my chair. This is live. I can't even make this shit up. The chair just went down like
Yeah.
I'm in the barber salon chair.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah, it did. Honey, I Shrunk Jason.
Yeah, one of my standout songs, I got a couple of them. One of them is Feeling Good, Balance, My Way Out.
Really?
Yeah.
that title.
I do like My Way Out too. Yeah.
Yeah, and Hennessy Talking and Drunk Off the Rock. That's
Oh,
really it.
my little messy self. Let me clear my throat. So, what was the inspiration for that song?
For Hennessy Talking and
Yes.
Drunk Off the Rock. Okay. Yeah, I was going through relationship issues, and one day I was drinking some Hennessy, got in my feelings. I wrote a song about someone, and then I made it a hit. It became a hit. Everybody started relating to it. I didn't even know that would happen. Like, people was like, "Yo, I can relate to this," and I'm just like, I was talking how like I cheated and stuff like that. And, yeah, and then Drunk Off the Rock was another one for my new relationship. and
Okay.
everything.
Oh, okay. Amen to that. Just, letting that liquor, give you that little courage and inspiration to
Yeah.
write a song that's real about real life. That's one thing about music, though. is writing about what's really going on, keeping it transparent for people. That's what I think really makes people grab.
Yeah.
Because it's music is about not just the beats, it's about the lyrics. People want to feel like you relate to them. They want to see your scars because you can't tell somebody what to do without showing your scars. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Your battle scars. And I think that writing raw music is showing your battle scars, and that's relatable.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, especially when people can relate to it,
That's real. That's real. Who are some of your favorite artists that are out there right now? Like give us like Tone Gotti's like top 5. Who would they be?
I say Tupac, Lil Wayne,
Okay.
Drake, me.
Ain't nothing
You got
wrong
to.
with
Ain't
that.
nothing wrong with it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, and Lil Durk.
Yeah, I haven't heard a lot of Little Dirk yet. We
Yeah.
actually we watched Saturday Night Live the other night,
Yeah,
and they had Little Yachty on there.
Lil Yachty.
And
God, please.
look, I don't
No,
want to
no.
like say nothing bad, so we're gonna keep it on the positive tip. Nothing
Well,
bad.
I will.
Uh,
For me, it just wasn't my cup of tea. It just didn't have enough creativity for me. I couldn't understand what he was saying. I felt like he was gargling on Listerine, trying to talk behind a mic.
Wow.
But the thing is, what's crazy, I'll tell you the scenario. Me and Jason are watching it. At first, I said he couldn't sound this bad. Maybe it's just a Saturday Night Live, stage. Maybe it's their sound. So we pulled up a video on YouTube to see if maybe, it's just a glitch on Saturday Night Live. No, this video was so absolutely horrible. And it was seriously long. But I understand the premise of the song based upon the video. It's basically about heartbreak. About this relationship is tearing his heart up and it just made him bleed. It's supposed to be a painful song, but the video told the story for him versus us actually hearing it out of his mouth.
For me, it was
And
like
the video was
it was confusing as
for
fuck.
me. It wasn't. It was about a painful relationship that he's fantasizing about. He's actually out on a first date with this chick, and he's basically going through a whole scenario of like how he falls in love with her and then she ends up breaking his heart. But you had to watch the video, which was horrible, to really get the message of the song because he just sounded like he had Listerine in his throat. He was trying to gargle and rap or sing whatever the fuck he was trying to do, with the beat. And the beat was depressing too. So I got it. I get the art of it. But the musicality and the message, if you didn't have the video, you would have been out of luck.
What I like about your videos though is they do have a concept and you do have a vision when like My Way Out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you could feel the mental anguish you were going through at that time. Like you said, you were going through some personal things, and you write your best shit. I think honestly through tragedy, and even through experience just in life. You know what I mean? You go through the ups and downs of life, and that's really like a therapy. You know what I'm saying? And I know at least I know it was for me. It was a big therapy. No, go ahead.
I bet, okay, so how often do you write? Is it daily? Is it
It's like every other day.
Really?
Yeah, like every other day. I write in my phone, on my notepads. I write every other day. Like when I'm like done chilling with my family and stuff, like I go sit in the basement and write, put on a beat, or not even a beat. I just like meditate and I write.
Oh, it's like a practice.
Yeah. Sometimes it be practice writing, just to, fix my writing skills and stuff like that. Like
Like a discipline.
Yeah, stuff like that.
So basically, it's kind of like writing workout. Was that what you?
Yeah.
Writing workout.
Yeah.
Like an exercise.
Yeah.
Like
there
a
we
writing
go.
exercise.
Yes, writing. Oh, okay, that's
Well,
nifty.
I know you got some songs that you want to, showcase tonight, and
Yeah.
we're gonna bless y'all on the Talk Nude podcast with Kathy and Jason with some exclusive project off my boy Tone Gotti. So why don't you introduce the first song?
This first song we gonna play, it's called Growth. I just dropped this song. It's out on all platforms. Look me up, Tone Gotti, Spotify, iTunes, TikTok, wherever you want to, check it out. So yeah, Growth. We
All
finna
right.
get it in.
So here we go on the Talk Nude podcast. Growth, Tone Gotti.
You are so silly.
That's like my life, you feel me?
lot of things. You know, sometimes you gotta mature. You gotta be a man of bosses, you know. Growth, 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 growth. Elevate my team, tryna get them diamond rings. Growth, 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 growth. Grinding real hard, tryna live out my dreams. Growth, 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 growth. Hey, put your family on, move them to a different scene. Growth, 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 growth. And I'm here to let you know. Everybody watching, I can feel the demon stalking out. And they tryna get me to talk, but I don't wanna talk it out. How you walk into my life and now you wanna walk it out? I guess it's cause I never understood what love was all about. Look myself inside the mirror and tell myself that it's okay. Gotta take my music serious even though that they gon' hate. First time I did a show in middle school and that was 08. When I was gaining all success, they was gaining all that growth, 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 growth. Elevate my team, tryna get them diamond rings. Growth, 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 growth. Grinding real hard, tryna live out my dreams. Growth, 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 growth. Hey, put your family on, move them to a different scene. Growth, 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 growth. And I'm here to let you know. Man, it's crazy cause some people really got cut off. And I commit I lied to chicks just to get it off. They asked me to tell the truth, Tone, but I just brushed it off. You gotta pay your bills, can't let it get cut off. Damn, I really gotta wake up. Mama hit my phone while she on the way to Jamaica. Shout out to Marcellus, any knowing where to take her. I'm 28 with plans, baby, trying to get my paper. My baby wake up with no makeup, she don't need no makeup. I'm tired of fighting, so you know, baby, we gotta make up. And I just wanna explore. Told myself I gotta stop wildin', I gotta mature. People steady calling my phone, I'm hitting ignore. I don't wanna drink no more, but you know I'ma still pour. I ain't dropping songs in a minute, but you know they want more. It's 2 a.m., somebody knocking, banging all in my door. Growth, 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 growth. Elevate my team, tryna get them diamond rings. Growth, 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 growth. Grinding real hard, tryna live out my dreams. Growth, 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 growth. Hey, put your family on, move them to a different scene. Growth, 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 growth. And I'm here to let you know.
That was dope. I like that.
Really dope.
I really like that. That was dope.
Appreciate that.
I was really digging it because, like, off camera, remember I talked to you
But
about how it was like the producer was influenced with Scarface's producer.
Yeah.
And had that joint with Nas and Rick Ross. So when I heard it, I just was like,
I like I like the fact that it still has you grooving, but there's
Yeah.
a mess. If you hear it, you're just like,
it's deep.
You grooving, but I got a message in it.
yeah.
For sure.
And that's
it's
really
coming with the beat is at the same
Yeah.
time.
And that's really honestly, as an artist, like as yourself, like you got a really good chemistry going. You know what I mean? Like you have really good up tempo beats. Your production, it's very polished and it sounds very professional. And you don't use the auto tune overly like a lot of artists do. That, I can
You
definitely
use it.
say
You give
that.
me a. I
I
feel
get
like
a little
give it
bit.
touch,
Yes.
a
Just
touch.
a little bit.
Yes.
touch.
And you actually can harmonize. Like you actually can. You can.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? I've heard artists that will overuse it. You know what I'm saying? To try
Yeah.
to make it sound like they're Roger or something on Computer Love, and it's just it's too fucking. Yeah, it's too fucking. I mean, you know, what I mean? There's only one Roger. Rest in peace to Roger Chalmers. But it was just like, damn. It's like almost like when T-Pain did it. It was like the artists at that particular moment, they kind of jumped on it because it was like it was trendy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I love the fact that you use it sparingly. You don't overdo it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For
So you
sure.
have another song you would like to hear? Introduce?
Yeah, I wanna play some with you on it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's
Ah.
get it. Let's
All right.
get it.
Surprise me with this one. I have no idea what one this
Yeah,
one.
y'all get ready for this, man. This is UGA featuring Tone Gotti. Get back up.
Hey.
Oh, I love this song. I love this song. I do. Good message.
I stumble and I fall, but I get back up and do what I gotta do. And I made choices in my life, but I don't have to prove shit to you. I stumble and I fall, but I get back up and do what I gotta do. I stumble and I fall, but I get back up and do Cats don't even understand all the things I went through in my life. Went through anger and pain, chaos and drama, still alive. It's been a ride, no doubt, and I'm still holding on. Why do I still do it? Cause that hunger and passion is strong. I've been writing songs since 88. Now it's 23, I'm Christians like a fade. Now with my boy Tone Gotti, represent the yak. The Midwest, 2 parade through and 3, we bout to snap. It got no time for haters or some negative bull. Been there, done it, I just wanna make music. Got no time for the game, so just move it along. Critics say I can't do it, watch me prove them wrong. Tone Gotti, underground affiliate until the day I die. Y'all think you really know me, y'all don't know the half. Y'all will never understand me till you walk my path.
I stumble and I fall, but I get back up and do what I gotta do. And I made choices in my life, but I don't have to prove shit to you. I stumble and I fall, but I get back up and do what I gotta do. I stumble and I fall, but I get back up and do what I gotta do.
They tried to snake me for some money and thought that I ain't know. I was grinding through them struggles, sleeping on the floor. They was watching all my moves, cause I'm finna blow. I'm just trying to get it mixed by Tone Rizzo. That's the bro. Shout out to his stoop, we going in live. Swimming in the money, so you know we about to take a dive. Almost died off the edible, I'm glad to be alive. Gotta keep it real, world, them can't switch up on the guys. Shout out to homies, you know that we in it. Keeping it pushing, you know that we winning. We getting started, it's just the beginning. Lifting my spirits, a wonderful feeling. Stacking our bread up to the ceiling, my soul feel broken, but I'm still healing. Ain't doing much, but I just be chilling. Doing this music, you know that I'm killing. Yeah, ain't got time for no games for the fakery. And don't put on for my city while you hating me. Ain't got time for no games. Ain't got time for no games. So
I love that song. You know what? Quick story on that song. Recently, I got up. Remember, I told you guys that my best thoughts are in the morning time.
Mm-hmm.
And I got up, and that song was in my head, the chorus. And I text Jason, and I was like, "This is what I woke up with this morning." And I'm like, I love the chorus of that song because it's like it's true. I stumble and I fall, and I get back up and do what I gotta do.
Yes.
And it was like that was the first thought in my brain. I'm like, you know what? That was like the encouragement of my day. That was like the start of my day.
When Jason came to me with that song, I was like, man, like this chorus, like like that stumble and the way he delivered it, like was amazing. You know, I could tell like he got a lot of experience in the industry. You know what I'm saying? And it's just it was an honor to work with him.
5 years?
Long time.
25
Like
years?
first time I got in the studio, I was probably about 19.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, 19, 20. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And so it's been a minute. It's been a minute. But you know what? This isn't about me because it's about you, Tone. It's about you. We
For
put
sure,
you
but-
in the hot seat. But I mean, I do
Yeah.
appreciate the flowers. I do, man. Because
Gotta give you the flowers,
is that what they're
man.
called? Is that
Yeah.
what that's called now?
It's called the
Yeah, giving them
flowers.
flowers
Versus
you know.
props? Oh my
Yeah,
God, I
yeah,
am old.
yeah.
Like,
Look,
oh my gosh.
the only reason I know what it is because I listened to Ghetto Boys Reloaded and they gave Scarface his flowers on the Drunken
Oh,
Champ one, the
okay.
one that you would listen to at
Yeah,
Noriega.
Champ,
Yeah, they had
Champ.
Scarface on there and gave him his flowers. So it's
Oh,
kind of like
okay,
their
so it's a
send off,
fake
like,
tone.
because you know he retired. So yeah, we putting you in the hot seats. It's not about you yet. So, you know what I love about the song? Shout out to Chill's Beats. You know,
Yeah,
shout out
Chills.
to Chills. Chill, this
Angel.
dude, Angel, man, you come through every time. Like, I mean, I remember actually when we were in the studio that night. If you remember, I hit him up and was like, and you hit him up as well
Yeah,
because I
yeah.
couldn't get a hold of him. I was like, dude, I want to get this because we were trying to figure out the beats
The
like
beat,
on the email. And I lost it somehow. I was like, what the fuck's... I don't even think I told you this, Kathy. I'm like looking through the emails and it got deleted or some shit. So he got a hold of Chills and was sending the beats. He had to email them to Tone Rizzo so we could do that session that night because I didn't have the beat. I couldn't find the fucking beat.
Wow.
Yeah, so shout out to Chills, man.
I love him. I love Chills. He's a good dude.
Such a real down-to-earth person, man.
No
He
doubt.
really is.
I just seen him get baptized today.
You
Like,
know what?
Really?
I saw that. I saw that too. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
And shout out, rest in peace as well to our homie in the industry, Will. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
Willie.
Only
Oh, yeah.
graphics.
Yep.
Yeah, Willie Graphics, man. That
He was such a
Oh,
sweet
man.
person. Oh
That
my
guy.
God. I loved him.
he
Such
had-
a sweet person.
and when you went to his studio, like I remember the first time I went there and I just felt at peace. I was
Mhm.
like, because you know, coming up in a lot of different studios, you know, sometimes you get different energy. You know, a lot of times you get different energy. But when you go into Willie Graphics studio, it was like you just felt relaxed. You know, and he had a way of making music that when he did his beats, he catered to everyone. Like, cause it was funny, cause one of my homeboys came through. and hadn't seen us in a while, hadn't seen him in a while, and he opened up a folder and was playing a lot of like you said, like a lot of drill, a lot of like trap type beats, right? And then he found another folder that had like old school beats, you know, like Mobb Deep, you know, like my kind of beats that I'd ride to, right? And I'm like, and my boy's like, he's like, dude, where the fuck did you have this at, Will? Like, where are you holding these beats? He's like, man, the new generation, they don't want that. They wanted the other kind of beats, man. But Will, he was surgical. And quick little story about Will, man, is we were working on a song called Watch Your Mouth, my boy CSG. And he had, produced this hot ass beat, and we heard it, and instantly just we gravitated towards, you know what I'm saying? And he mixed it down. Like as soon as we did our vocals to it, it was like that one and the city. We put it down for our city. He basically mixed that shit like 1, 2, 3. It was done, and it was done when he did it. Yes, dear. I know you want to say a question.
Yes, I do. Okay, and this one's for Tone. When it comes to hot beats. Sorry, my bad, y'all. What is it about a beat that grabs you? Like,
great question.
What is it about a beat that grabs you to get you to really like write to it? What drives that?
It's just it gotta like really take my soul away from me. Like I gotta.
I like that.
I don't know, like,
so like
yeah.
you astral project kind of into
like,
another zone.
It just depends on the mode I am when I listen to it. Like I gotta feel it. Like if I'm feeling that, then I know like my supporters gonna feel it too. So like that's how I think about it.
Another question about beats, okay, or music in general. Okay, when you started doing your, like putting your y'all, I'm not in the industry, so forgive me. When you started putting your whole like persona together, your sound, your identity as a musician, did you have any inkling of what kind of beats you wanted to have, or was it always just the fact of I need to be able to hear it to be able to know? Did you always know you want a certain type of beat and how you want it to sound, or was it just like a feeling it through?
That's a good question. Yeah, like a couple years ago, I would say it had to have been a certain sound, but then as I started getting older and finding my sound and my wave as an artist, then it didn't really matter because I'm versatile. So it's like you could put on a country beat, I could go off that. A rock beat, I go off that.
I could
slow
totally
beat.
see you rocking
Yeah,
on
me
some rock
too.
and roll.
I actually got something coming up, like on my album, like a rock song. So.
Cut it out.
Oh,
Yeah,
for
I swear.
real?
Wow.
Yeah, I got a homie. He's gonna do some guitar playing and.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
Me too.
Yeah.
Like, okay, all right.
It's funny because I was actually thinking that earlier. I was like, I could totally see you on a rock joint, you know, because even Nelly did that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nelly.
Nelly.
You know, he was doing his thing out there.
What is your goal or your long-term goal? Like, okay, we're not gonna go. Yes, we're gonna go
No,
long-term.
but yeah, like where do you see?
You're 28. You're old enough to
future?
answer that question. What is
Yeah.
your long-term goal? Do you see yourself like a mainstream artist, or like or do you see yourself like where like you're touring around the U.S. but you're not like mainstream, where to the point where somebody owns Tone Gotti?
Like underground?
Yeah.
Okay. Like I see myself mainstream.
Oh, I do too.
I definitely do. I know when we had our first couple conversations, I felt it.
But I love both. I didn't mean to cut you off, Jay.
Yeah, you're
but
good.
I love both underground and mainstream though, because I've been in the underground scene and it's pretty dope too. You know?
It is.
And but mainstream, like I'm just trying to build myself up more. Like they already played me on the radio on Hot 107.5.
Oh,
Hot
how did
Place.
that
Yeah,
feel?
what song they play on?
They played Studio Vibes,
Okay.
Balanced.
Really?
Yeah, and Taking Off.
Wow. So
Nice.
how did that feel?
It felt so amazing. Like I got a call when Studio Vibes was played. I got my homie. He called and was like, "Yo, bro, you're on the radio." I was like, "Yo, I didn't even know they was gonna play it because they got to get it voted. They they doing stuff for upcoming artists, every Sunday." And I submitted my song and I went to sleep. They play it like at 9:00 every Sunday, and I didn't know they was gonna play my song. So I woke up to go use the bathroom and my Instagram was like blowing up from the radio station.
Wow.
And they tagged me and stuff. And
That's like that shit you see on fucking TV and shit.
Yeah.
How people talk about stories
Yeah.
like that.
it was crazy. I was like, whoa. And then, and I just kept sending them songs and stuff. Some of them they don't. Some they do. You might get lucky, you might not. So I'm just blessed to, even be.
That's
paid
gotta be
on
have
that.
been a dope fucking experience. Shit.
That is a dope experience.
Middle of the night, wake up and it's like at the spontaneous time of during the night too, when you least expect it. Shit.
So what separates you from all the other artists out there? Like there's so much different variety, so much just different artists, different genres that are in the hip hop, like you said, different categories. Like what separates Tone Gotti from all of that?
I think it's my sound and my style. You know,
If you could describe your style in one word, what would it be?
Ooh, good question.
That's a hard one. I don't know. I'm just me. I don't know. I got
Okay.
different variety of styles.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? Let's fire off some questions, just rapid fire. What would you be doing if you were not in the music industry?
Ooh, good question.
Working at Popeyes. No, I'm just playing.
Okay, well, I'll take a number 4, but I can't have the dairy.
Okay. In your rap career right now, if you had one song to sell to a major record label, what would it be?
Feeling good.
All right.
What's your favorite food?
Hamburger helper.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that was at 1980s. Yeah. How does Generation Z know about that? What's your favorite color?
Blue.
All right.
American flag.
What kind of cars do you like?
Uh,
Like, what's your favorite car?
exotic cars, Lamborghini.
Right.
Yeah, like Lamborghini. That's my favorite car.
Oh, so we know where you're headed.
Yeah.
Definitely headed. If you got that kind of vision, honey, you're soaring to the top. Okay. Favorite toothpaste?
Colgate.
What would you say is a strength with today's artists in the industry, and what is something that could be holding them back in the industry?
A strength is their focus and they're passionate for it. They you said holding them back. It could be lack of focus or mental health issues or anything they're going through.
That's real. Great answer.
That's a great answer. I don't have a question. I don't have one.
Do you watch any TV or movies at all? Have you seen any cool movies or shows lately?
I watch porn. No, I'm just.
Oh, there you go. That's TV
No,
too.
just
I
I watch.
That's TV
you
too.
watching Pornhub on the way here.
Right. I love Pornhub. I
watch
love it.
Martin and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh,
Nice.
dope. Okay, but good shows. Both good shows.
Would you be interested in doing movies or TV shows if you had the chance to break
Of course,
into that?
yes.
What kind
yes.
of what kind of roles would you be interested in doing?
I be interested in being I still want to be a rapper with a different name, like
Okay.
have that, or a
Like
bully.
Soldier G.
Yeah.
But it'd be like it'd be like how like Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It'd be like Antonio, Tone Gotti.
Yeah. I want to be the person that makes the most money.
Okay, I got a rapid fire question. Relationships or groupies?
Relationships.
Okay. I actually asked somebody that in my salon one day. They're like, groupies, definitely groupies.
How hard is it being in a relationship, being in the industry? Because you're probably away
Ooh.
from your girl a lot when you're doing this tour.
It's tough, bro. It's really tough. It's hard, but it's easy. Like you said, I just got to stay balanced with it.
For sure.
If you balance with it, then you won't have no issues.
And how's the tour going so far? Like, what are some highlights that you've seen on the stage? Like, tell us about some of the artists.
The tour is going good so far. It's lit. We got Wavy Ace, White Rhino, Sky Wavy, Old General. It's lit, man. It's pretty fire.
Yeah, and you're also working with Walls as well. I see he's doing some hosting and like a Flint artist showcase. He's working with some Flint artists out there now.
Yep. Shout out Jake Walls, man. Walls One Fall. That's my guy. You can look him up. He does it all.
Nice, man. So before we wrap it up, because we're getting close to the end of this awesome episode of Talk Nude, would you like to do a live cypher freestyle?
Ooh, yes.
Let's get it.
All right. Tone Gotti on the hippity hip hop T don't stop bang bang boogie. Freestyle time now.
Yo, I thought it was a beat.
Oh no, that you had the beat. That's how you know this shit's live. You don't have a beat.
I don't have no beat.
Oh, you know what?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Talking nude, real rude. She called me up, said she ain't with her dude. I was like, okay. She in the Jimmy Choo's, but I say, can we take you back and go back to them tools? And you know I keep it like school, but I don't break the rules. I can't do it how you do it. I'ma move how I move. Big dog in it, yeah, I'ma walk with it. Walking, talking like you know I got it, so we all in it. Shout out UGA, cause that's Big Brody, you know we all in it. Shout out Kathy with the tail readings, and you know we in it. You know, I don't gang bang, but all my homies bleeding. If you understand that, I'm looking good, I'm hella conceited. Really fire, yeah, I got desire. I'm like Rick James, fire and desire. You know she up now, yeah, I don't give a now. Yeah, she said she got the gun, but she don't have it stuck now. If you got a ride or die chick, just make sure that she rhyme with you. If you rhyme for you, then you know that she gonna supply for you. Yeah, real dog, keep it real cool, I'm real smooth, something like that. Yeah, I'm a cool dude. I keep it chill when it's real. When we argue, I'm too chill. If you know that, I'm too real. Like the roller coaster top thrill. If you know we in this thing, and I gotta get it in. You know my niggas bling. Chinese food like Wing Hing. Coming through, I keep my bling. You know I keep the ring. Yeah. Hold on, I'm on the fence, got a guitar like I'm Prince, and you know she in this thing, cause making moves, you know they ain't really. These messing with little kids, I call them R. Kelly, I don't understand these, but you know my niggas get it. Hold on. Yeah, Jay on the beat.
Wow. Hey, that was, man,
That was dope.
I'm trying to find a clap there.
I don't even know how
Yeah.
to
Where's the clap? Where's the clap?
Oh my
where'd the
God,
clap
where's
go?
the clap?
I'm trying to find the clap.
There we go, the clap.
I don't see the clap.
Yeah.
It disappeared, the clap. But yeah, look, I really enjoyed you having you in the studio, man.
Yes, it was great.
It was a really good studio vibe.
Man,
No
I
pun intended.
appreciate y'all for having me, man, you know.
Yeah.
I never did a podcast. This is my first time doing it.
Really?
Oh, word?
Well,
Serious?
woohoo! We
Oh,
broke
we got
his
the-
cherry.
we
We
got
broke
the
his cherry. We
exclusive.
took
Yeah,
your
broke the
podcast virginity.
Yes. How did it feel?
Oh, it felt amazing. I'm in love now.
Well, where can we find you on social media?
Yes,
my love?
tell us all your YouTube and links and all that good stuff.
You can find me on Instagram at Tone Gotti 3 _, Facebook Antonio Bryant, YouTube Tone Gotti, and yeah, Twitter Tone Gotti 3, and yeah, that's about it.
Alrighty.
Well, for the behalf of, we have ONTV, shout out to Joe and Joey and my beautiful wife, Mrs. Kathy, and our
Yes.
guest, Tone Gotti on Talk Nude. That's right. This is another awesome episode. And
and
we're
we
going to
can't
have
forget, honey, our social medias.
social media. Yes. What are your social medias, dear?
My social media is Kathy Bravo Cuts on Instagram and Kathy Booth on Facebook. And What's on My Mind Tarot Conversations on YouTube.
Yes. And with that, we're going to wrap it on up for Tone Gotti, everyone. Yeah.
Thank you for coming.